It's another week. It is early Monday morning. I'm heading to Gloucester currently for a shoot with a leisure company. There's a new leisure centre that they've opened, and we're doing a bit of a ribbon cut, unveiling, stock shots of the facility, hopefully get some people in there to show it being used, and that will basically be a wrap. So it's not going to be too full on, but it will be a busy few hours, but I don't think it's going to be too long of a shoot. It's a bit of a press release thing here today, so there's also some photographers from local press. They've all just headed inside, so now while it's nice and quiet outside, they want some drone shots of the facility, which actually looks really impressive. It's on the DJI Mini 4 Pro. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but on the Mini, the load up time on these is unbelievable. It's so slow and takes so long to get you up in the air. It's ridiculous. Like when I had the Air 2, you could just fire it up. I feel like I could have that drone out of my bag and in the air like in a matter of seconds. Whereas this is like, you're talking like a minute before you can even get it in the air. Updated. Anyway, first world problems. Way too bright out here. I'm just gonna chuck an ND filter on, get it back up, and try again. Can't find the ND filters. Don't know where they've gone. Well, I thought everything for the drone was in the bag, but just crank the shutter speed. All done. So we're gonna head inside now and see what we can get. Really nice day for flying. Lovely blue skies. No wind at all and no obstacles. So yeah, overall, pretty perfect flight. Right, I'm gonna load up my bag and then head inside. Figuring out what I'm gonna put in my bag because I don't want to take this massive case in with me, which is one of the downsides. I've got the FX3 kitted up with the 24-70, so that's gonna be my main camera, but they also want some photos. So another good opportunity to try out the A7R5V, whatever. This has got 35mm on it. I think I probably will take the 35mm, and I'm gonna take my 14mm prime just in case. That's kind of all I'm gonna take, a couple of spare batteries. And yeah, I'm gonna head in and see what we can do. So I've just used the A7R5 for a bit. Really, that was the first kind of proper shoot I've used it on. It's really nice. It's a really good camera. Paired up with that 35mm, it is good. Feels nice. The mechanical action feels really nice on it compared to the A7S3. The only thing at the moment I'm not a huge fan of, the articulating screen. Love articulating screens. Any camera without them is just a nuisance. But it has this additional bit of like articulation, so it can come out, fold out and bend around and stuff, and I found that a little bit annoying. Sometimes you haven't got long to take a photo. It was annoying me. Everything else, fantastic. I think the screen is actually a little bit bigger than it is on the A7S3 and FX3, so that's nice. Grip is nice, the weight is nice, and the quality is phenomenal. So overall, very pleased with it. It does make me a little bit bittersweet about how good the A1 Mark II would have been in comparison, but I just couldn't get a hold of one. So I have just made it to the studio. I need to pick up a hard drive. I've come in and the wall is looking really good. I'm not sure whether they're done or whether they're nearly done. I'm really pleased with it. Here we are, back at the office. Check the plants are still alive. I actually can't believe how much these have grown since the last time I came. It was like some of the leaves went like this and fell off, and I was a bit worried. I thought it was dying, but it's growing more little ones. Although it's going to be a really weird shape by the time it actually grows all those bits. I don't know if this one actually needs spraying, but I'm going to spray it anyway. These are the drives I have. I've got a 16TB and a 8TB one. Storage is something I will definitely talk more about. See, under there's like tons of these external hard drives. There's some under this desk, and I also keep some in my bag. Storage is just a pain. It's always a pain when you're in this kind of business. So my mates came and they really liked these pictures because they came with me at Silverstone and they wanted some of those printed. So I've got a frame for those guys each, and they can have a little print. And then I've got this big frame out here, which is I'm not sure what to put in there. Something black and white to go on this wall here, which is obviously as you walk in. And then I've bought this nice picture light my dad started running the electrics for, so that'll poke out through and then have a nice picture underneath. This is the light. So this is like a nice picture light. So I'll have that above it. Just need to find some time to work up here as well as working on actual customer work. Trying to time manage everything. So I've just wrapped up filming here. It's been a busy morning, got loads done, but I've got now to head back and actually get on with some edits because we've got a deadline. It's Wednesday today. Got a deadline for Friday to get some of this stuff out. So yeah, gonna be working on that the rest of the day. Got about an hour's drive home, but gonna pack all this up and head on. Almost coming up on 12:30. I look a state. It's hot. I've been editing for hours, but I've not finished it, but I've basically got this edit as far as I can get it for the minute. I've left it in a good place ready for me to like jump into the edit properly. I've got it all laid out how I need it to be, done most of the donkey work and the sifting through and everything, to now just sort of actually crack on with the edit tomorrow. So early start, late finish, but nonetheless, gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm just on my way now to a construction client to have a quick change of outfit because this is not very appropriate for the construction site. This is one of my regular clients. He is documenting the build progress of some of his renovation and new builds. So this is just a regular kind of weekly, bi-weekly visit out to site, get some updates of what they've been doing, film a little bit of the action. Probably not going to be there for very long, just a couple hours. I also need to get on and schedule some of this guy's content as well because I'm handling his social media, not only the creation of the content, but actually the publishing of it as well. So I need to spend some time doing that to get a month ahead. Something I've been thinking about a lot at the minute is how I can reduce the amount of time that I'm spending doing tasks within the business and still maintain profits and continue to grow the business. You know, I've been doing this for like 5-6 years now properly. I know when you're a small business owner, you have to put in a shift and you have to grow and you have to go through this sort of phase to get to the next level, which I'm all for, and I'm not scared of hard work, but I'm getting to a point where I can't see it changing at the moment. There's nothing, I'm not putting anything in place currently, which is gonna allow me to spend less time on tasks within the business and yet continue to grow the business. You need to start figuring out ways and putting processes in place that I can actually grow this thing while basically not having to do as much of the day-to-day runnings of it, so that I can free up a little bit of my time. If you have any tips as to how you think someone like in my position can actually begin to develop this and sort of become a little bit more hands-free while still growing a business, then I am all ears. So you can see what I mean about not having a great deal of room in here for anything other than the pelly case, but I'm gonna get loaded up and head on in there. So I'm just shooting on the A7S III for this. Just gonna mount it up with the Rode Wireless Go and shoot handheld. That's pretty much all we need to do here, really. So gonna do that, take the drone with me, and yeah, that's pretty much the setup for this. Very minimalist. See what I'm doing. I probably look like a real sweaty mess because I certainly feel like one, and I wouldn't usually wear a vest on a job, but this is a client that like I've known for years now. He's super chilled out. It's hot, they're all up there topless, so yeah, it's super hot, like 25 degrees now. Overall, it's a good couple hours shooting, enough to get some more YouTube socials content. A chap here that does renewal heating and plumbing. They've just come up with a new product that they are hoping to take to market soon to sell to retailers and wholesalers. So another potential job there. I've got to give him a quote to do like a product promo shoot and some photography. So yeah, it's always good to be on jobs and you get recommended word of mouth and things like that. I'll go back and give him a quote over the next day or so. So I'm just gonna head home and carry on with that edit. I'm gonna try and get through 2 litres of water, and yeah, I'll catch up with you when I'm back. Yo, so very quickly, I'm back home. Got to make a super quick advert for a customer that's just come up out of nowhere, as well, as if things weren't busy enough. So this client has, over the bank holiday weekend, which is this weekend coming, they've got a last minute ad campaign on, you know those big scrolling boards you get like at bus stations and train stations, and they've got a 10-second ad reel on one of those. So we're just whipping together a 10-second promo of their latest product launch. Not a crazy amount going on, just a few cool clips. They only get 10 seconds, there's no sound or anything. A little call to action at the end with a QR code. So I'm literally working on that now. I'm gonna smash that out for them super quick and then get on with the other stuff. There's always something, gotta be reactive, you know? It is currently 8:45. I've just got off a call with my meeting. It was supposed to be 7:30. It's been a pretty intense day. The desk is just getting messier and messier. I need to get back on with this edit now. I really would like to be doing other things. Manchester United, my team, are currently playing as well. I've missed the first half through my meeting and I just need to get on with work. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to miss that. Things just feel a little bit hectic at the minute, a little bit too hectic. I don't mind things being busy, full on, but this is pretty hectic at the minute. Get back on with this video and hopefully finish this side of midnight tonight. Back at the studio, been over, had a busy morning, went to the gym, and then I did some filming at a motorhome client that I've got. I'm meeting Joe here very shortly. But they're basically finished, it looks great. It's very dusty in here, everywhere is like super dirty, so gonna have to have a proper sort out, a proper clean up. Started working on this edit that I need to get finished today, and I'm having to use this PC, which is fine, because my main one, it is so buggy. It is the buggiest PC that I have ever owned, and it cost a fortune. So I'm gonna get onto PC Specialist, get them to suss out what the hell is going on with that. This one I bought at the same time, and it's also from PC Specialist, and it's great. It's not quite as powerful actually, but it seems to perform better. So I'm currently working on the small screen. I'm gonna get it done. I haven't got time to faff around with that computer being buggy. So it's 12:30 on the dot now. A tight deadline to get this done. So I'm gonna put the camera down and crack on. So I think I'm about wrapped up on this mega edit, which feels like such a weight off my shoulders. There's still loads to do and it's pushed back all the other jobs, client jobs. So there's a lot to do still, but I mean, have a look at this. That is like a mega timeline. That's a hefty video. That's 24 minutes and it's pretty in depth. There's lots going on. Yeah, so I feel good to have got that done finally, but yeah, still loads to do. It's 2:20 now. This is going to take a while to export, I'd imagine. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it does that with no issues, and then I need to get it uploaded and see if there's any feedback or changes that need to be done. Fingers crossed, it'll all be good. Yeah, I can just breathe for a minute now. It's been a super busy week, as you will have seen. I'm just about wrapped up that edit in time, which is good, and the client loved it, which is such a relief, and makes it feel like all the effort I put in was worth it. That's good, big tick. There's still tons outstanding. That's pushed everything else back. So for the minute though, that is kind of as much as I'm doing this week. Well, it's not. I'm gonna be doing a bit of editing and admin stuff over the weekend so I can try and get ahead for next week a little bit. But I'm also going to enjoy a little bit of downtime. It's bank holiday weekend this weekend, so do some stuff with some family, some barbecues and things like that if the weather stays like this. So it's Saturday morning and we're just on our way over to, is this it here?
Yeah.
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 To the nearest service station to take some photos and some videos of it, which is quite cool to see it. And I'm going to try and do a little reel for the client to put on their socials for other people to go and see them and tag them. It's going to be super busy because it's bank holiday weekend as well. So we managed to find the screens that look really good. So I've got some footage and some photos of them. I'm going to try and edit that into a little reel. From a personal perspective, it's just really nice to see work actually like published somewhere like that. It's really cool to have something out there in the world for people to see. So yeah, we're just going to go now and enjoy the rest of our day, have some lunch. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit of a hectic one. I feel like I've spent a lot of time in the car, but I've enjoyed taking you along. Stay tuned next week. More shoots, more edits, more time trying to grow the business. So yeah, have a good one and I'll catch you in the next video.